We outside, you feel me? We outside. I wanted I wanted to make this video to say that life is a beautiful mess. Life is a beautiful mess. Life is a beautiful mess. Life in general, you know, life in general is a beautiful mess. You know, we live in the third dimension, so it is in hell. We do live in hell, but you do have the choice to make your own heaven on earth. You feel me? And this planet of duality. There's gonna be a lot of crazy things, and there's gonna be a lot of beautiful things, and that's why life is a beautiful mess. I'm pretty sure that your life is a beautiful mess as well. You went through so many ups and downs. You went through so many like just times where you feel like wasn't your best self and life just wasn't it. But I'm pretty sure that you also had some experiences that was so beautiful, and then, you know, those moments where you wish you can go back to those specific moments. So life is a beautiful mess. Life is a beautiful mess. Life is a beautiful mess. We live in hell, but we have the power to create our own heaven in this hell, within this hell. The third dimension, not so far from the lowest dimension there is, which is the first dimension. There's multiple dimensions, you feel me? 5D being the lowest heaven there is. But we're in the third dimension, currently trying to transition to the fifth dimension. So what do you expect? Of course this life is going to be chaotic. Of course you're going to feel pain. Of course you're going to feel lots of sorrow. Of course you're going to feel lots of sadness. Of course you're going to see people die. People lose their lives. Of course you're going to see violence. Of course you're going to witness a lot of crazy people. You feel me? You're going to realize a lot of dark shit in this life. But it's up to you to create that heaven. It's up to you to be that light for those other people out there. You already know the sun is shining. I'm outside by the ocean, listening to Earth's music. Birds is chirping, seagulls is chirping. I mean, I live in the hood, as you can see. Projects right there. But look at this beautiful ocean behind me. Look at the beautiful clouds. Beautiful sun. Me trying to be a example of beauty, of trying to be a light for other people by me making this video, speaking life into y'all, you know? It's a lot of beauty out here, but it's also a lot of darkness. It's a mess. You know, New York City, where I live, is a dumpster. Like, lots of rats everywhere, trash. They do not care about the people who live here. But I still figure out a way to create my beauty, which is by meditating, coming out, getting some sun, coming out, listening to the ocean, grounding myself, you feel me? Doing affirmations, taking notes, chilling with my crystals, trying to tap into them, all that good stuff. Life is a beautiful mess. Life is a beautiful mess. Even with my own individual life. Like I said, I'm pretty sure people in their own lives go through ups and downs. This is the planet of duality. You're supposed to experience highs and lows. And even though I notice that I'm becoming a new person and I'm stepping more into my masculine frame, my masculine essence of really living life on the edge and really bringing love into this world, you know, even though I'm becoming more, you know, quote unquote spiritual, whatever you want to call it, having my Kundalini awakening, whatever you want to call it, even though I'm learning so much things and unlearning so much things and figuring out all this beauty about this universe, you know, I still go through my own lows, you know. And me having an ego, the ego causes a lot of suffering for me, you know. All this time, I've been trying to become this new person, but this ego of mine just wants to hold on to what's comfortable and what feels right and just pleasure and comfortability. But my higher self is trying to get out there and live life on the edge, take risks, and really show my gifts and really express myself like how I'm expressing myself in this video, trying to give y'all this light to show y'all that life is a beautiful mess, and like there's nothing to really worry about, man. There's really nothing to worry about. And that's why I could speak so freely like this to y'all. Because like even though we go through our own individual just bullshit in this life, in this world, this matrix, whatever you want to call it, all these things that are made for our destruction to keep us in our lower selves, it's like we always find a way out. And it's always a way out, you know. Again, this video is all over the place, but it don't even matter because I know I'm speaking some real stuff right now. I'm speaking from the soul. And that's just me showing my authenticity, you feel me? When I make these videos and they're not always so perfect and stuff like that, you know, I may make some other videos that I don't like and I delete them, but sometimes I just show y'all my true authentic self, and I speak from the heart and I speak from the soul. You know, I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. This world make mistakes, but we all make up for it. Life is a beautiful mess. Life is a beautiful mess. Life is a beautiful mess. And in this world, this living hell that we in right now, this third dimension, this planet, this dimension of duality, evil and good, light and dark, you know, it's what you make it. At the end of the day, it's what you make it. And it's all about your perspective on things, you know? All those times when I was dealing with self, trying to fight my old self, you know, my higher self, trying to fight my ego and trying to find that balance so that I could become this new person I was, like, it was all teaching me something. It was all giving me experience, and that was just me living. And those dark times that I went through and getting out of those dark times, and me currently in those dark times and trying to get out those dark times and currently getting out of it, is like, that whole experience is beautiful in itself, because I just went through, you know, I blossom, you feel me? It's like a flower. Some people think rain is bad, you know, it's ugly, but rain is actually beautiful in its way. Because it leads to the flowers growing, it leads to spring, you know, coming back, and then summertime. There's a whole lot I could say for it. It's a whole lot. There's plenty of examples that I could say. So life is a beautiful mess. And embrace it. Embrace the highs and lows, and just do your best to create your own heaven on earth. And find that balance. It's that simple. Life is a beautiful mess, man. I hope everyone's taking care of themselves, you know, make sure, you know, you go out there and give it your best. Don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to express yourself like how I'm expressing myself right now. You know, don't be afraid to go out your comfort zone, all right? You know, just do you. Be your best you, and create your heaven on earth. And always remember, life is a beautiful mess, all right? Peace.